So we have Mikey and Brad now cast, and now we're going over to the mouth. Hey, Mickey. Clark Mouth Devereaux. I didn't even know his last name was Devereaux until I did this research. Was played by Corey Feldman. The wisecracking mouth was portrayed by Corey Feldman, who by 1984 was a seasoned actor with roles in Gremlins and Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which he was supposed to be the next Jason, but I guess that fell apart. They liked him for his comedic timing, made him a fan favorite. Notably, a young Corey Haim auditioned for the role of Mouth as well. It was during the Goonies auditions that Haim and Feldman first met, years before they became known as the two Coreys. Haim did not get the role, but Feldman did. But the audition was the start of their friendship. The two Coreys, it's kind of amazing that they first met on the Goonies. So the Goonies has even more lore to go along with it.
I always found I liked both Coreys, of course, but there was something just a little bit more to Feldman that I felt like, especially like in something like Stand By Me, where I felt like his character was the one that really let his emotions, especially and, mixed with Phoenix, and Wheaton, it all worked really well together. Not to say.
I think of the two, Corey Feldman was probably the better actor, I would say.
Yeah.
I can't really. I guess Lucas was like a weird film, so I can't really remember.
Well, yeah, and you think of the background story,
yeah. But anything about like Haim that really like where he.
If you ever see
tug at your heartstrings,
License to Drive, I love that movie. Doesn't really pull at your heartstrings. Well, if you're not getting your license and Heather Graham is of your desire, well, it will.
Yeah. For the role of Lawrence Chunk Cohen, Jeff Cohen was cast. For a lovable, clumsy Chunk, the team cast Jeff Cohen, an actor who perfectly embodied the part's humor and heart. I'm going to say this and say Chunk is my least favorite character of this film. I know he's a lot of people's favorites, but he annoys the shit out of me. I don't know why. Cohen has relatively inexperienced, but his audition, including the now famous Truffle Shuffle dance, had everybody in laughing their ass off. In fact, director Donner was so amused by Cohen that during one crying scene when Chuck confesses to the Fratellis, you can hear Donner laughing off camera at Jeff's performance. So that's something to listen into if you want to hear an Easter egg. Cohen was dedicated. He actually came to set with a case of chickenpox, afraid that admitting he was sick might get him replaced. If you look closely, you can still see chickenpox marks during his truffle shuffle. No other actor is known to have been offered or turned down the role of Chunk. Jeff Cohen was Chunk as far as Donner was concerned. Great choice.